Alrighty. So, for anybody that has not seen this before, bring this up for y'all real quick. Exclamation point in ES. So the first thing you can do is you can force my game to change to a different game whenever you want to. Now there is a limit to once per 5 seconds. Just keep it from being too over the top, but anything on that list, you just type in that command and then blammo, it changes the game right away. And the second thing that you can do is with, at the top there, exclamation point GG1, GG2, or GG3. You can use those to change the game genie codes. So just like hop on Google, and you can find websites that have lists of game genie codes. Now don't give me the nice game genie codes like unlimited lives or infinite ammo, stuff like that. No, give me the hot garbage like moon jump, inverted controls, stuff like that. But with that, let's just start out. We'll start off the evening with SMB3. Oh, we have some leftover codes from last time. Oop. Alright, what do we... Okay. So looks like the first code... First code apparently gives Mario a boot whenever you're holding down the B button. Oh, we also got Spiny that's stuck to the side of the screen there. Oop. It's just kind of weird. I seem to remember this actually giving you an actual boot if you push the right thing. But I don't remember what the right thing was. Oops. Actually, I wonder if this functions like the real boot or not. No, he still dies on the plant there. Get back to World 1 here, though, and get this started. This is interesting, though. PG tips with the Z versus with the S. I wonder what the difference is between the two of them. Oop. Don't see anything too weird so far, though. Okay, well, I mean, we got enemies that are stuck to the side of the screen, so... Oop. Uh-oh. My jumping doesn't work. Or rather, my using jumps to attack enemies doesn't work. Well then, I'm just gonna have to... I'm gonna have to be pacifist Mario here. Not kill any enemies. Let's see whether this still works, though. Okay. Loophole. You can still raccoon tail stuff. Mario? You okay there? He's kinda... He's like not actually running, he's just kind of floating a little bit. Putting space here where I can get up to P speed. Let's try that. P speed. Okay. Still flies normally. Yeah. So when you hit P speed, he starts running normally, just walking. He likes to keep one foot up in the air. Okay. In the cutscene, he still animates when he's running there. Since I don't remember which one of those code slots is Pacifist Mario, I'm just going to keep playing it that way for the time being. Oop. Ah. Okay, well actually... Whoop. Okay, that's not normal. Whoop. And I can't... Oh, that is weird. Hang on. Bounce, bounce. This little section right here is bizarre. Oop. Well, that wasn't perhaps the best time to actually go up to the side there. If I can get up power-ups here and get back there. Whoop. Oh, okay. I don't know what you did to my physics. He's like going wild. Okay. Nice and slow here. Whoop. We'll try this one more time. So everything's fine, everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Stop. Stop. Whoop. Yeah, that breaks everything. I'm not sure if it's specifically when the power-up is on the screen or something else. Alrighty, no worries. Catch you next time, bud. Just glad that you were here for the big 100. Whoop. Yeah, whichever code is causing that, that is horribly messing that up. Can I figure out it? Well, so Mario like can't slow down once he gets up to speed. He just keeps going. Whoop! And apparently I can jump on piranha plants now. Okay. Yeah, that's certainly interesting. Question is, can I actually get past this part with those codes on? Nope. Let's see here. If I take this really slowly, not build up too much speed. Slow down, slow down. Okay. I can get up there. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that makes that incredibly tricky. Yeah, so with this code on, the only way to slow down is to let go of all directions. You can't... Whoop! Okay, and trying to go... Oh, and apparently can't kill Koopas. Whoop. This is so incredibly messed up. Okay, so left from a standstill makes you go at max speed. If you try to change directions when you have some momentum going, it doesn't do anything. So the only way to slow down is to hit something or just kind of gradually slow down. I'm kind of curious now. This is just such a unique and bizarre combination of... Whoop. Okay, so there's course 1 cleared again. Now to see if this is actually... Eep. Ooh. I just kind of wish I could explore, kind of explain what exactly is going on in that bit where the portion of the ground is erased, but I would kind of need to be able to kill off the piranha plant there first. I mean, I'm going to keep exploring that for a bit, just because this is really interesting in how bizarrely broken the game ends up being. Maybe if I take it nice and slow here, then I can get... Well, that's gone forever. Wait. Okay, no. You can sort of work your way back to the left by jumping. Problem is as soon as you hit the ground again, your momentum gets completely wacky. Okay, well, power up, that's a good start. Can I get this as well? Should be able to. Except that I can't actually jump on Koopas, so no. Aw. It's funny how much you take properly controlling characters for granted until you get weird physics like this. Then all of a sudden you're just like, how am I supposed to beat this? Yep, no left. So just kind of... Whoa. So is it possible at all to... Okay. Oh, actually, I probably should have thought this plan through a little bit better as well. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so you can jump and you can start to move back to the left while in the air, but if you don't, like, kill your momentum before you hit the ground again, then it suddenly ends up launching you at, like, top speed to the right. Nice and careful. Snag. How's that? Which actually wasn't a good idea here. Yeah. You have to, like, plan every single move out in advance. Your controls are this incredibly jacked up. Creep up onto the top. Okay. And now the next Goomba, right? Yep. Number 1, number 2. Ooh. There's a problem with that. This code, you literally just, like, cannot slow down. Okay. Number 1, number 2. Okay. Good. Also, good. Up. Up. Now, okay. Rip. Alright. Start over with a clean slate then. Be interested to know exactly which one of the codes it was that was responsible for it dying just then. Come here. Gotcha. You know, one of the things too that I never realized until relatively recently is that all the white blocks work for falling behind the scenery, not just the one in 1.3. Which, once I actually thought about it, I was like, oh, well, you know what, that actually does make sense. Just, it's not something I'd ever considered at any point in time before when I finally discovered it. Yeah, this is normally you have the block that you duck on, you fall behind the scenery, you run behind the end of the level, and you get your first warp whistle. Which, without these abominations of movement-altering codes, is going to be really easy to get to. Let's kind of speedrun our way through the level here. Yeah, so it's right at the end of this course. Should also include a link at some point. So I had recommended to me on YouTube by the algorithm this guy that invents some strange new Game Genie codes. And it's exactly the kind of stuff that I am interested in. He had some of the most bizarre effects I have ever seen from a single one-line code. I was like, how on earth do you manage to figure that out? You just put in random codes and wait till you find something that works? Yeah, so that's the first warp whistle. And of course, second warp whistle is in the Grassland Fortress. Good old Disco Waffles. And actually, I'm completely certain, too, that you can actually get P-Speed from the first part of this as well. You don't have to do it from here. But I don't know, getting it from there is just how I learned it. And it's still what I do. Yeah, so then with both whistles, skip straight to World 8. World 8 can completely wreck you, though, if you're not ready for it. Like, the dark background makes all of this stuff really hard to see, because like the highlight on the bottom of it is the only thing that you can actually see. I was actually busy paying attention to the... See, that's one thing that's different about this from Mario Maker. In Mario Maker, I'm pretty sure if you defeat the wrench throwing guys, they respawn. Oof. Anyway, let me see here. Go over to SMB1 though, because I have bookmarked the website that's got nice, good codes for that. Let's see. Star Super Mario. Yeah, this is the one. There's the link. Restart this for a clean slate. Okay, yeah, so this one has been covered a number of times on YouTube. But put in GG1 Pigpog. So this severely messes with the way that the enemies spawn into the levels. Yep. So they're right off the bat going nuts already. Basically, just about any sprite can spawn in at any point. See, now we have a elevator and a fire bar. Red Koopa, a whole bunch of green Koopas. Bowser's and Hammer Brothers can be showing up as well with this one. Grab a star and run for it. So, pretty normal. Koopas, Buzzy Beetles. Page that the code's on, though, says that you can actually spawn in Bowser's and Hammer Brothers on 1-1 with this. Probably changes the memory location that it reads the value off of to something that's basically like an RNG. It's like here now in 1-2. Okay, well here's one of these platforms. Okay, so it's not one of the ones that drops. It gives you a different way of making it under there instead of sliding this duck on it. Is that one of the ones that drops? Or is it one that... Okay, well apparently that one's just not even there. You just fall straight through it. Yeah, you gotta watch out from the ones... like the ones that will drop when you're standing on them. Because they can... Yeah, it's not one of those either. Because you can actually, like, fall straight through the floor by standing on top of those. Because apparently any moving platform that you're standing on top of, the physics for that takes priority over all of the collision and physics of everything else in the game. So it doesn't care if you're going into a wall or into a pipe or into the floor. It'll just send you on down. Also, I just noticed that that pipe restarted the level instead of sending me to the bonus coin room. Yeah, here if we stand on... Well, stand on top of the... I can even... Okay, get on top of the elevator. He just goes right down into the floor, just like that. SSSAPE. So the website says this is Drunk Mario. I'll put that in slot 2. Whoa. I guess you could... Oh, okay. Okay, everybody be glad at the moment that I only stream this at 30 FPS and not 60 FPS, because this is not great. Clear that one out there. Unless it froze up the game entirely. Yeah, actually it did. It froze it. Use backspace instead then. I have that in as a safety mechanism. Every time a new code goes in, it puts in a safety saved state right before it puts the code in, so we can roll back to it just in case one of these goes horribly wrong. Let's see. Randomly change enemies. Everything except enemies are invisible. UUP OGS. Changes around stationary objects and add big pits. See whether or not that one is clearable or not. Oop. So if the pits are too big, you know, we're not going to be able to get over the top of them. Okay, well this... And that somehow hit me, but now it can't. And that basically turns this section of the level into a soft lock. We'll Let's go ahead and timer Mario to death real quick so we can keep exploring with this code a little bit further. I should add an instant kill button that can just poke a 0 into the memory address that has the level time in it, and that way I can just... Okay, well, the game just locked up. Well, that code still seems potentially interesting, so I'm going to reset this to a clean slate, and we'll try it in 1.1 to see what it does. Well, works as advertised. There's pits. And a pretty big pit. Now this section's normal. Well, it looks like anytime there is an object that is created by taking half of the object and then flipping it, so it's like mirrored, it messes with half of it so the other half doesn't load. Oof. It's a big boy jump. Oh. Except Mario dies at the castle. And the level can't actually end because Mario is not in the right position. Yeah, so Mario actually has to be stationary in front of the castle door when the frame roll comes around, otherwise the level can never end. Like if you delete the invisible block that makes Mario stop in front of the door, then he also just keeps walking forever on the endlessly looping screens after the castle. Next run. What else we got here? Illusion Land, it says, is the name of this next code. Which isn't very descriptive, but we'll see what it looks like. Whoa. That's actually kind of a neat palette. Kind of reminds me of what happens in Super Mario World after you clear the special world. Kind of changes all of the colors on the overworld. It is neat, but I actually kind of prefer the original colors in Super Mario World, so I usually just stop and clear all the rest of the special levels except for the final one. So I just have a 95 save file instead of a 96 save file. Clearing the special world also changes all of the Koopa shells to be Mario heads. What's the underground look like? Kind of green tinted blocks. Look for another code here. What else we got? That'll... Mega purpley crazed level. Wonder if that one is compatible with the other one, or if I should only do one at a time. I'll try putting this in slot 2. PD2. Oop. Well, now I don't know whether it was because I used both codes at once, or something else that was the problem. Could be one that only works if you put it in before you start playing. Try putting that in slot 1 instead, overriding the other code. Yeah, that also messes up. I'll try with that from the title screen and see if it can survive with it in like that. Well, it's certainly different, all right. I'll give it that. All the Goombas are like Bowser's. Okay, and then I froze again. Well, let's see into that rabbit hole. What else we got here? Underwater colors. Climbing madness vines everywhere. Okay, I've actually seen that one before, and that can also prevent you from actually clearing the end of the levels. Because what ends up happening is that if you have like a vine right next to the flagpole, then whenever Mario tries to get off of the flagpole to walk over to the castle, he ends up grabbing the vine, which is behind the flagpole, and it somehow constantly gets stuck in a loop of sending him back onto the flagpole and then back onto the vine. Let's see. Weird level mixed up in me. What I'm kind of upset that I can't find again is there's one of these codes that what it does is it says that it stretches the level out, and so basically the levels do end up being like 10 times as long as they normally are. It basically just inserts a blank screen in between every object that you'd see in the level. So you're just kind of running for a very long time in between stuff. Stationary objects, codes. See, this one says longer strings of coin boxes. So let's put that one in slot 1. Changes location and of objects and how they look. That's literally what it says on the website. That's quite proper English, but we'll put that in slot 2. I can see the effects already of some of this stuff from the title screen. Ground of pipes. Boxes do not give anything. Let's see, we got screwed up background, and then we have background is a mess. So we can try this one. Some objects in background are solid. Put that in slot 3, and we'll give us a whirl. And Mario also just kind of slides on the screen. Okay. I'll try to work my way back over. Okay, so that's actually going to make that completely unplayable with that combination, so I'll get rid of that. Yeah, so the background all throughout here is solid, and so it's trying to do like the wall ejection routine. So similar to how you get into the minus world by clipping into the wall, and then you can just slide through the wall. Okay, that code for long strings of question mark blocks also makes this unplayable here, because I end up with I'll just do back by 2 and see if. Okay, so we got to get on top of that before it gets to the pipes, and it just keeps going and going and going. This is probably also going to be unclearable as well. Maybe. No. Yeah, okay, so there's what I was talking about just a few minutes ago. So you can see that the multiple flagpoles are there. And so as he walks, as soon as he hits the second flagpole, it just kind of zips him, like fast zips him back over to the first flagpole again. So he's just stuck like that forever. Roll this all the way back and see what else we have here that looks interesting. Well, this seems kind of pointless. So there's a code here that's specifically for the Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt cart. And what it does is it makes it so that immediately as soon as you power on the system, it jumps directly into Duck Hunt and makes it so that you can't play SMB. Let's see, we have one here that says it messes with the music. GG1. That one in. Yeah, that's some pretty weird music, alright. Doesn't change any of the sound effects, just the music. Let's try combining this with this one. GG2. Yeah, it looks like that one is doing what it says it does. So, that second code makes it so that whenever you break a brick, the crumbling noise basically just keeps going on and like forever until you interrupt it with a different sound that has like higher priority. Oh, we don't get any level victory music with that? Some of his notes sounds like it's interpreting different data as sound data. Although sometimes it sounds like I can hear it play parts of a different song instead. So I guess it's basically working its way in and out of music data. So whenever it's in between music data, it just starts interpreting the data as random notes. Dungeon music all the time. Koopa Castle music all the time. What's it calling dungeon music? It's not calling like underground music dungeon music, is it? I'm gonna plug that into slot 1. Yeah, so I guess it is calling that music the dungeon music. So far it sounds normal, but we're gonna go back above ground. Okay then. According to that website, the underground music is dungeon music. This feels weird having the wrong music playing. You know that maneuver of bouncing off of that brick there like that does not work in Super Mario All-Stars because the bounce physics off the bottom of bricks is screwed up. So it'll bounce you like straight down into the pit. I like the name of this code. This next one I'm going to put in is apparently jazzed up background music. Go ahead and put that in slot 1. I don't know how long it'll take for it to... So, I mean, I hear 2 different music tracks being played at once, sort of. So it's got the underground for the bass, but then it started dipping into the water stage theme. Okay, so it's just kind of messing with all of the music pointer offsets. So it's playing different phrases at different times when it's not supposed to. So they also have beepy music and flat music. I don't know what they mean by flat music. They mean like just every single note is the same. Try that and find out. Well, definitely having an effect. I don't know that I would call that flat, though. Seems like the percussive track is muted part of the time, but at other times it's kind of playing something different. Yeah, because I can hear it putting out a like once in a while. The beepy music code will probably be a little bit more obvious with its effects. One. And that just froze it again. I'm going to reset and try reapplying that one. I guess that one might not work with this version of the game. Koopa Castle music when you are outside, not in a dungeon or a water level. Circus music when you are outside. What would they be calling circus music? I'll try and see if see what we got here. This is basically just the underwater song, but it sounds like it's got a different rhythm to it. Now all of a sudden I cannot remember whether or not the regular underwater music has a percussive track to it or not. The notes are also definitely shorter. Like they normally ring out a little bit longer. Yeah, like no sustained notes. This next one is apparently cool music. I guess we need to get a song transition to take place first before we'll hear the effect from that one. Ooh, my knee is not happy with me. Well, this doesn't particularly sound all that cool so far. Reset and try it in 1.1, see if it's noticeable from there. It's just the one small section of the regular music played over and over again. Also has the sustained notes on the bass. This is kind of interesting. Crazy space jazz. This almost looks like the same code as the one that says jazzed up background music, but one of the letters is changed. Okay, well, that's a little bit more interesting. What I think is funny about codes like this is that it can't actually complete the stage because the jingle never stops playing. I think if this one keeps running for long enough, though, it does eventually land on a 0, and the game's like, okay, the song's now over. Let's fast forward for a little while and see if it does actually reach the end. Yep, there it goes. So the underground theme, with that code on. So it started out with just the bass line to the song. And the 2 pulse tracks just kind of had a few plinky noises. Then we get a quick riff of the water theme. Oh yeah, there we go. think we had a bit of the bass line from the water theme, and now it's back in the underground theme again. Coin boxes, break-in. Floating coins. Okay, yeah, I think I remember seeing this one mentioned. PG2. So this one should make it so that... Yeah, you can't actually move. You have to jump everywhere. Like Frog Mario. Oh. But that makes this impossible. Wait, no it doesn't. Oof. This is really interesting because if you hold down the direction pad, you're oh, you can't die properly either because the jingle never ends. Okay, yeah, it does eventually end. Yeah, so holding it down, your internal speed value is increasing, but you don't actually move. But when you jump... That's kind of a funny way to perch on the edge of the pipe there. Now I let go of all the buttons and he's just stuck like that. Jump. Yeah, it's bizarre. So, like, left and right are definitely affecting his momentum while he's in the air. Anything else we have here that'd be good to end with? Start over. Yeah, this next one, not going to say what the description actually says here. So I'll just basically say instead that the yeah, that's just a bit messed up. I'll take a hit because it probably doesn't work on fire. Yeah, that severely messes with the mushrooms physics. It makes them just a bit difficult to collect. I kind of have lyrics for that. You got the top of the flagpole, you got the top of the flagpole. Problem is, when you don't grab the top of the flagpole, it still plays the song, so the lyrics don't always work. Yeah, so the mushroom just kind of starts to do like a Poochie from The Simpsons. I have to go now. My planet needs me. Oh, the stars do it too. But then if you can line up your Y, or not Y coordinate, line up your X coordinate, it'll just... Okay, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, so it's just kind of like... doing its own thing, and if it decides you are worthy, it goes blip, and then you actually collect the thing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I recognize the name of this one as well. So this one, oops, GG2. This one makes normal enemies throw hammers. Red Koopa is a little bit more dangerous now. Oop. Oh, that one just kind of levitate. Okay, okay, out of the way. I wonder if this is a specific hammer that the hammer challenge uses. The objective of the hammer challenge is just to try to beat the game at all. But the problem is one of the pipes that you come out of in 8.4 has a piranha plant in it. And so immediately as soon as it spawns in, it starts throwing hammers. And you come up out of the pipe. And if you happen to hit the hammer, you die. Actually, yeah, this code does quite a bit to make the game feel a lot more like Mario 35. Because at least with all the normal enemies throwing hammers at you, it's kind of similar to the Hammer Brother spam. Ooh. And then the first code here says, nope, you can't have that mushroom. I get it, but then unget it very promptly thanks to the fire bar. See, this ought to upgrade the regular Bowser into a Hammer Bowser, though. Right? It does not. Interesting. Ooh, nicely timed jump, Bowser. Let's try to get... Whoop! Let's gonna try to get past him one more time. Well, I'm actually thinking that now would be a good time to head off in search of some supper. So, let's see what we got here on the old Twitcheroony for people who are online. Let me look for somebody in the Mario 35 category. Oh, hey, I know this person. Okay, yeah, we'll do right here. Alrighty, looks good. So I say thank you everybody for watching. This was a good evening, I think. Getting the big 100th win in Mario 35 was super nice. So yeah, thank you everybody who was watching, or if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching on YouTube.